But again, okay, welcome. Someone has asked the question. Let me just start with that question and then we'll continue. Someone has said in the chat room, I am reading again. For those ones who have never heard me, my name is Nanono Harriet. I am a V3 or an advanced broker in the Royal Q business. And Jackie says, talk about trade view because we are suffering with the floating losses. Reason we don't know what to do. First and foremost, I just want to make you understand that floating loss is where our business is. There is no business when we don't have floating loss. By the time the trades are going down, that is the time for buying and buying and buying and buying because things are cheap. The prices of different coins are cheap, are so low. So that is a time for being. That is the time for buying, and you accumulate more assets. When the market goes down, or when you put in a trade and then it goes down, it is your chance. It is an opportunity. It is a golden opportunity for you to buy more and more and more. When you buy more at cheaper prices, it means you are accumulating more products. If we can as well say our products are the coins that we are selling or the currencies that we are buying and selling. So never be happy when you are seeing you are having trades and they don't go in red at all. And they don't go in red at all. Never be happy. It means you are not doing business. You are not doing business. We are in business when the market goes down. We are in business when we are buy more and more and more, because the more we buy more at low prices, it means when it's time for selling, we are selling at higher prices and we are accumulating more profits. I don't know whether you have understood me. So for that, I just want to advise you that the moment you put on a trade and you see that it is going down, if you have more capital, please buy more margin calls. Put in more margin calls. Let the robot buy for you more and more and more. And unless if you don't have more money to buy more, then just be patient. Just be patient. If you don't have the resources to buy more margin calls, then be patient. Be patient. In our business, if you are not patient, you may not achieve much from it because it needs patience. It needs patience. Why it needs patience? Because the market has to move up and down, and that's how it is. It has to go up and down. It has to go up and down, up and down. So if you want to see it going up alone, then that is not business. It has to go down and then you buy. No suvula, then afterwards you sell and then you make a profit. So with that one, always have more money, have some reserved money for margin calls, and then you buy more. The moment your money is finished, don't feel so bad. Just wait, or even go and look at the other alternative, because Royal Q got to know that at some point the market is going to go down. Then you go for the next alternative. And what is that alternative? Share with the others. Share with the others, and then they buy the robot, and then you make activation gains. And another thing, as those people are joining you, well, as you are floating with your trade, there is someone in your team who is not floating, and someone is making money, and you are also making money. That's why I love Royal Q, because they put there two alternatives: the robot trading for you, and then you make money, or we can call them personal trade profits. And also, when others are trading, you can also make money out of that. I think, Jackie, I have responded to your question. And let me see this one. Someone has said, how different are Royal Q indicators from those we use in the trading view? How different are Royal Q indicators from those we use in the trading view? The indicators which are in the Royal Q, those indicators were made like that, and you cannot make any adjustment. You cannot make any adjustment from when trading started. Well, that's when those indicators were made, and they are there. They are static. Unlike in the trading view, those indicators which are there, they are adjustable. I think you already see us when we are introducing those when we are introducing those indicators, we always say, let's go to the settings. The settings in the trading view indicators, you can adjust them according to what you want, according to what suits you. Then at the end of the day, they can be, we are not saying that they are 120% perfect, but at least they are 90% perfect. While those ones which are in the royal queue, for them, they are like that. You cannot change them to suit what you want. So that is the only difference, but the names, most times they are all the same. When you go to the royal queue application, you will find there the Bollinger Band, and then you will also find the Bollinger Band in the trading view. Then we have the exponential moving average, then we have the MACD and others. Whereas the trading view has more indicators. It has more indicators which are not so lagging. When I say that they are not so lagging, I mean they are almost perfect. They are almost there. They are talking about what is happening. They are talking about what is happening, what is present, not something, not any indicator showing you something yet the candles have already gone. So most of the indicators in the trading view, they are almost on time. Unlike unlike some indicators which are lagging. You find the indicator showing you that we are going up, and when you look at the candles, 3 candles have already gone up. So which means those indicators, they are a little bit lagging. Sarah, I don't know whether I have answered you very well. And I want also to look at what Jackie has said again. I entered the WorldCoin, but if I analyzed it before, that is going down a trend, surely I would have bought more margin calls, but another capital is in Afro, which is also another floating loss. Jackie, I just want to ask you, how much is your capital that tempted you to trade 2 coins? I don't know how much capital that you are having that you traded 2 coins, because we always say it is okay to trade 1 coin at a time. All the money that you are having, trade 1 coin and give it good margin calls, give it a good number of margin calls, such that even when the trade has gone down, it will be going down, but as soon as it makes a small up, a small rise, you are making money from the margin calls, and then you are making sub sales. So I don't know how much that you are having that you put in your WorldCoin, and I don't know how much that you put in the Afro. But again, learning how to analyze the market, it is very, very important, because when you learn how to analyze the market by yourself, even when a signal is shared on the group, you don't just go in blindly. You can also go to the trading view and then you look at it, and then you compare and contrast. If you feel like it is okay, you can as well go into it. We are not saying that all the signals that we put on the group that they are 180% perfect. No, we are also looking at indicators, and then we see maybe this one we can go in, but again, the market can change anytime. So that's why we always advise, don't put all your money in 1 coin, or don't put all your money in the coin all at once. No, don't do that. Put some money and then reserve some money for margin calls, just in case the trade has gone against you. Jackie, I don't know whether I have answered you very well, and I am seeing you have some replies that you have given me. My capital is $300. 300 USDTs, and then you divided it into 2 coins. Now, I don't know how much is in WorldCoin, and I don't know what is in Afro. If you had put all the $300 in 1 coin, you would be having more margin calls in 1 coin, and you wouldn't be floating so much. So I advise you, always have 1 trade at a time. Have 1 trade at a time. Learning how to analyze the market, it is the most important thing. Please always and always labor to learn and be knowledgeable, and then you analyze the market by yourself, and then you put in your trades by yourself. So when a signal has been shared and it doesn't sell immediately, don't say that they gave me a wrong signal. No, it is not always a wrong signal. And we don't have a wrong signal. All signals are okay, but the market can change any time of the day. Okay, hoping that is fine, and I have responded to those concerns. very well. Now let me go to the trading. No, let me go to the Royal Queue. That's where I want us to look at. That's what I want us to share this afternoon. I have someone who has written something here. Some tricks on how to analyze the market. Some tricks on how to analyze the market, Paul. I spent 3 weeks teaching how to analyze the market. And all those trainings that I did there on our YouTube channel, they are there. They are there on our YouTube channel. They are there. They are there, all of them. I talked about how the markets are, how to analyze the market, how to know the trending market, the uptrend, the downtrend, the ranging market. I talked about support and resistance. I talked about how to use support and resistance. I talked about automatic support and resistance. I talked about RSI, stochastic relative strength index. I talked about ABCDV1 indicator. I talked about the Gatry predictor indicator. I shared about the volume spread analysis indicator. I talked about very many things. All those trainings are on the YouTube channel. What you can as well do, every time you have some minutes, go to the YouTube channel. And those trainings are always 45 minutes. They are always 45 minutes. Get some 45 minutes every day. And then go study something, watch one training. When you watch those trainings and you watch all those trainings like 7 times each, you will be somewhere. You will not remain the same. As you're waiting for the signals to be shared on the group, you can take an initiative and then you can also learn and then you start doing it by yourself. And we shall be the happiest when we see a big number of people doing it by themselves. When we get to see that very many people are doing it by themselves, we shall be the happiest. I think, Paul, I've given you a clue because you have said some tricks on how to analyze the market. The trainings are always there. Then another one says, okay, lesson learned. Let me first accumulate a lot of capital to trade trade more than one. Yes. If you are having less than $1,000, please don't trade 2 coins. 1 coin is enough, such that the rest of the money, the moment the trader has gone against you, you do what? You open more margin calls. Someone is asking, API Salme is asking, what is the YouTube channel name? The YouTube channel name, we always say it. It is Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Royal Q Robot Game Changers. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. Always go there and watch a lot of trainings. A lot of trainings are always there. We are having over 300 videos on that channel. Over 300 videos, and they are all trainings. We don't have any video which is there and it is for just everything has something that we have shared and it is beneficial. Allow me to share my screen and then we go to the Royal Q Robot. If you have any other concern, please put it in the chat room. I'll find it there and I'll discuss about it. I'm sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. I love how the Royal Q Robot. I love how the Royal Q Robot comes in. Now the Royal Q Robot is telling me your account is about to expire. Do you confirm to pay? How many days are remaining? Please, you people see. Just 2 days remaining for my robot to get expired. And then I'll be renewing. It is 2 days remaining. 2 days remaining, that is tomorrow and Friday. So on Friday, I have to renew. On Friday, I have to renew. I am renewing on 6th. Always people ask me, how do I know that my robot is getting finished? It needs to renew. So always come and check here. Always come and check here where there is a view permission. It is always telling you next billing date is that date. So on Friday, 6th, I will be renewing my robot for the 3rd year, and I ran it for the 3rd year. Today, I want us to look at something here. First and foremost, I want to show you that every time you have someone who has joined your business, as soon as they join, always change this part here. Put their name. Put their name. Don't leave there the code that has been generated by the Royal Q system. Always put their name. Let them be, their robots be named. You can even put a profile picture if you want. But for today, I want us to go and look at the Royal Q feedback. The Royal Q feedback. The Royal Q feedback center. That's where I want us to go and have more light from there. The Royal Q feedback, the Royal Q feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that the Royal Q robot has a 24-hour customer service. It is always there. The assistant is always there because it is a robot. There is even the assistant is a robot and it is there. Every time you open the Royal Q feedback, it will tell you, hi, I am your AI assistant. How may I help you? And then it will always say, frequently asked questions. What should be the problem that I can't trade using Kraken as an exchanger? Then there's my account has been asked, how to renew the account through automatic renewal and so on and so forth. If there are some, if what you want to talk about, if you want what you want to share with the feedback people, if these ones are not the questions that you want, you can as well click change, and then you can also keep on looking at others. Can I withdraw profit I made from TradingView? If that is what you want, you click on it and then they will give you the feedback. Take profit is not triggered. How do I start a trade? You can keep on putting how to renew the account through automatic. What could be the problem that I cannot use OKX? So the challenges that you can be having, if they are not in the frequently asked questions, you can as well just come down here and then you type your question and you type your concern in here. And let me tell you, they will always respond to you because that customer service is on 24 hours, 7 days a week, okay? 24 hours, 7 days a week. Away from that one, you might be having a challenge with your robot. Maybe you have a suggestion that you want to give Royal Q. Always you come to the Royal Q feedback and then you write it there. They will always consider your concern or your suggestion. We have put suggestions and they have responded to us, and we have seen some of the suggestions that we give that they have been being worked upon. So that is the Royal Q feedback. There is someone to respond to you 24 hours, 7 days a week. So I know I always see people and they are having concerns about trades, and then you go to the WhatsApp group, you ask a question, and then maybe it has taken time without being responded. Just go to the Royal Q feedback for as long as what you're asking is about the Royal Q robots. They will always respond to you. Then we have the security center. In the security center, there are things that we are going to find there. If we can open there, these are the things that we are going to find there. One of the things that we are going to find in the security center, one of them is going to be change of password. You can be there and then you feel like you want to change the password. You want to change your Royal Q password. If you want to do that, you go to the security center, then you change it from there. But you must be knowing the answers that you put on your security feature, which asked 3 questions. The answers that you put on the questions that you chose when you were registering, you must be remembering them. If you don't remember them, there is no way how you can as well change the password. You can also modify your email. Maybe the first email, it has gotten spoiled, and now you are having a new email that you want to use with the Royal Q. You can always come to modify email, and you put it there. You put a new email. Then we have the transaction password. Transaction password, every time you are going to withdraw your assets from the Royal Q, you want to take them to your exchanger, they will always ask for a transaction password. It is a 6-digit number. Is it a 6-digit code? You come up with 6 digits, and then you say, maybe I want 0012334. Or even you can say, for me, I want 00000 for as long as they are 6. So that is a transaction password. For It is almost similar to your mobile money account. You have a mobile money PIN. That is personal identification number, PIN. So you have your PIN for your mobile money account. So do the Royal Q application can ask for that transaction password to be as your PIN for you to make withdrawals. When you don't have it, you cannot make any withdrawal. Google Authenticator, it means if you want maybe to include the Google Authenticator to be receiving verification codes when you are doing any transaction. But I don't usually advise people to use the Google Authenticator, especially for those ones who do not know how to use it very well. You should only apply for it when you know how to use it. Then we have this SMS. There are people who say that every time I make a transaction on my Royal Q, I want to get an SMS. If you want to do that, then you can always put it there, and you put there a number, or you apply for it such that every time you have a transaction made, they will give you an SMS, but it is chargeable. They charge. Where do they charge from? They charge from your asset. And you will always say SMS charge, SMS charge. If you are not so in a hurry, you don't want to make things complicated, you can as well leave it. After all, you get a verification code on your email for free. Then why do you go for the SMS when they are going to charge you? Then we have another, and this is management. Withdraw address management. This one, if you have some challenges with your withdrawals, you can as well go to the withdraw address management. But for now, if you don't have any challenge with your withdrawals, no need to talk about it. Then trusted devices. Sometimes you can as well say that I want my Royal Q application to be logged into just a few gadgets. Now for me, I always log into it through my Infinix Hot 11. So one time, if I change, then it will always be showing me in the trusted devices, okay? It will always be showing me. If you want to delete an account, it is always here. Now, this delete account, I am advising it to be used, especially with those people you have introduced to someone to the business, and then someone just goes direct to the Google Play Store and then downloads an application there and then registers. So it means some people get wrong applications and then they register under other people's codes or invitation links. So just in case you gave someone you have someone who just went to the Play Store and then downloaded an application, then registered straight away, then that one, you can as well delete that account and then you re-register through your link. So if you don't do that, then someone will be registered under someone that you don't know. Then we have biometrics and PIN. There are those people who want to use fingerprints. So if you want to put a fingerprint in your Royal Q application, that every time you are doing a transaction, you need to put in a fingerprint to approve that transaction, you can as well come to biometrics and PIN, and then you enable it. When you enable it, then it will show you that you create the password from here. If you don't want, you can just cancel and then you leave it. That is all about the security center. The security center of the Royal Q application. Then we have the system setting. In the system setting, we are going to find there then the firmware version. That is where you can as well see that the version that I am having is still valid. You know, Royal Q, they are changing versions and they are updating their system every now and then. So that's why we always find update instantly. Or even before you get that message of update instantly, when you come to system settings and then you come to firmware here. firmware version, you will always, if you find there a red dot, if you find there a red dot, it means you have to update your application to the newest version. If there is no red dot, then you can as well just leave. Your application is still valid. Then the language, you can change the language that you want. You can as well say, for me, I can only understand French. And then you look for French, and then you put it there. For me, I am using English, so I am leaving it at English. Theme mode, you follow the system, okay? Then we have currency. With the currency, you can as well change the display of money in your Royal Q application in Uganda shillings, and then you see it. If you have, if there is $3, it will be showing you $3 up, and then below it will be showing you it is 10,000 UGX. So with the currency, it is you to choose what you want, how you want to see your money. Then floating window settings, it means you want the Royal Q application icon to be on your screen, floating there, such that if you want to log into your Royal Q, you don't need to look for the application and then you log in and so on. No, you just click on that app, that icon, which is floating on your screen, and then straight away, it will take you to the right person to deal with, okay? So instead of going to the application and then you open, you put the password, the username, and so on, and then you just click on the floating application and then it takes you straight away. So that is the display floating window. If I don't want it, I can as well just leave it. If I want it, I just enable it, and then now let me enable it, and then we see how it looks like. Grant the following permission to continue the procedure. Display over other apps. Yes, this is what I want. Continue. It is loading. It is loading. Display over other apps. Display over other apps. I can say my Binance, I want it to do allow display over other apps. Then I also look for WhatsApp, for Royal Q, and then set display over other apps. So when I enable that one, it means they can be seen. When I go back to my screen, I'll be seeing them floating. At some point, we shall see them coming because I have enabled it. So you will always find them maybe somewhere here, or there, or there, or there. And then you just know that, oh, I put it in the floating process. So that is that if you want your applications to be floating over other applications. So that is security, that is system setting. Another thing that we have not talked about is notification settings. If you want to be notified, but of course, what do you want to be notified about? Is it the price alert? Is it Telegram notification? What do you want to be notified about? So you can also say, you can set that one or you can leave it. Then we have clear cache. Then we have about Royal Q. About Royal Q, this one, it will always show you the social handles, the social media handles for Royal Q. Royal Q has a feed as Facebook, it has Twitter, it has a Telegram group, it has a YouTube, and then Royal Q. So sometimes if you don't want to come to this application, you can as well just go to your social media and then say, I want to look at Telegram for Royal Q. Or even you can go to the YouTube channel of Royal Q, and trust me, you will get answers to some of your questions that you are having in the app. Hope that is fine, and I have tried to explain to you what is in the system setting, what is in the security center, what is in the Royal Q feedback, and then we have also what is in the share. Let us look at what is in the share. What is in the share? I know Leader Osama talked about it. That is, if you want to share with your friends your link, you just go to share. And then it will bring you your links. It will bring you your code, which is this one. The code is this one. It will bring you your invitation link. It is this one. Or even if you are with someone, you are together and then someone is registering, you can as well just scan this code and then someone will get your invitation link and then he or she proceeds with the registration. So that is in the share. Share, it's all about sharing. And by the way, let me tell you people, there is a lot of money in sharing. Let me show you. There is a lot of money in sharing. When you share the business with others, all the money that you are going to earn from people joining, it is going to come to reward details. This is what I have earned so far from the reward details: 14M, 728,950 Uganda shillings. And I love it because it gives me peace. I don't have to hustle so much to make this money out of people's trades. My work was to share with them the beauty about Royal. They joined, they put in their capital, and now they are trading. As they are enjoying their profits, I'm also enjoying from my sweat, from my hard work, from my talking, from my sharing. I think you can see. Not every day is the same because the market keeps on changing every now and then, but I am earning. My main issue is to earn on a daily basis, even if it is 0.2, even if it is $1, even if it is $3, even if it is $10, because that is not my money. I have used the other people's money. Remember, I told you rich people use other people's money. They use other people's experience or energy, and then they can also use other people's time. So with this one, I am earning using other people's money. People, they just went and then they got interested into the robot. They joined, they put their capital. It is their capital that is generating for me an income. So that is the beauty about sharing with your friends the business. Hoping I am making some sense. If I am making some sense, please come to the chat room and then let me know if what I am sharing is making any sense. Okay, I see in the chat room, I am seeing someone says, Jackie says, where do I find all these? All these what? Please, you come back and then you let me know. All these, what are you talking about? Which things are you talking about? Then you can as well respond to your question. Do we have any other concern? Anyone with any concern? If you have any concern, you write it in the chat room and then I respond. Otherwise, my today's lesson was just that. I'll share again with you tomorrow. Today is Thursday. Today is Wednesday. I'll share again on tomorrow. I'll be teaching about trading. Tomorrow in the night at 9 p.m. I'll be teaching about trading. Friends, any more concerns? I see someone is asking. Hey, Bravo says, go ahead. You want me to talk until when? Sarah says, I am following Madam Harriet. And then this one, ABCD. ABCD, you are the ABCD V1 indicator. He has just put a thumbs up. Then Malay Musa is saying, I see emojis there. And I thank you so much for attending. I thank you so much attending. At 12, we shall always be sharing, and we are still sharing about the Royal Q application, We have a lot in store. The reason as why we are having a lot in store, it is because we are getting prepared for the bull run. I'm telling you, the bull run is just a few days to reach. Let me show you something. Let me show you something small here in the Binance. The bull run is almost coming, you friends. So we are getting ready for it. We are getting ready for it. And how do we get ready for it? Is acquiring knowledge here and there. Acquire as much knowledge as you can, so that when the bull run comes, you will be knowing what to do, and then you will not miss any opportunity for earning. Okay, you won't miss any opportunity for earning when the bull run is here, because you'll be having the knowledge, you'll be knowing how to set your own trades, you'll be knowing how to pick the trades, you will be knowing a lot of things around the Royal Q application. So it will be simple for you to do what is supposed to be done, and then you make money in the bull run. Thank you so much, people, for listening to me. I have to end here. It is already 1 p.m. East African time. That is that for today. Then I'll see you again next time. And then